Hi YouTube, how's everybody doing? I hope you're getting my good side here, but I don't know. Anyway, I got a big head, so enough about my head. Let's talk about space behind the screen. I am building a false wall, which is right here. You can kind of see the black there, and then it turns burgundy or maroon again. This is the false wall and the area behind the screen where I'm putting the speakers. Problem is, it's pretty darn tight back here. I designed it, which I thought was going to be enough room, and boy, I'm kind of regretting it. It's not. More room is better because it lets you get in here, because like if I need to go down there and make an adjustment, I have to take out the speaker here, take out a subwoofer, take out the center channel, take out the subwoofer, and then I finally get over there. It's going to be pretty tough. So in this video, I'm going to show you a really neat way to make a screen that folds, that goes up. Kind of like, everything's backwards, like that. So there's going to be hinges at the top. We're going to have air shocks, maybe. I'm kind of still working and designing that, but the air gas shocks that you, like on the trunk of your car or the hood of your car, go cool sound effects, huh? I paid extra for that. Anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to show you how I'm doing it, and hopefully it works out. Keep my fingers crossed, and hopefully you'll learn how, and I'll give a shout out to the guy who came up with the idea. Stay tuned. Hey, so welcome back. So what I've been working on here is making stands, first of all, for some of the speakers. I've got my center channel and subwoofer. I'm running Klipsch 15-inch subwoofers, so I want to make sure that they're high enough so that way all the sound is going to blast right through the acoustically transparent screen. So I built those so this way they're going to be nice and high, some good height length, and like center channel sound is going to come out just about ear level, maybe just a little bit higher, but that's okay. But let me show you what I'm doing with the screen here. This is just a simple frame, and it's slightly smaller than the aluminum frame for the screen. Oh, by the way, I am using a silver ticket screen, which I bought on Amazon. I buy almost everything on Amazon because it's cheaper and I don't have to go out to get it. Just look it up and, well, you know how to use Amazon. Now, this frame is going to go over there on the wall, and it's going to encompass that area there. So where you see the first black edges on the inside, that's where this frame on the floor is going to go. And then I'm going to attach this frame that I'm working on here to it. And basically I've done it with a piano hinge. There we go, see? So I'm going to attach these two frames together and then hang it up on the wall there, and then I'm going to be able to lift up the screen from the front and make any kind of changes I want to behind it. So not 100% sure if this is going to work or if it's even going to be light enough, because after all, it is a pretty sizable screen, and it is going to significantly, this wood is going to significantly increase the weight of the screen itself. Now the screen, the silver production screen, I forget what they call it, silver ticket screens, they're really lightweight. Like this is a 135-inch screen, and I can throw it up on the wall all by myself. Don't even need any help. Just jump up on the ladder, pull it straight up, hang it. So I've already done it several times, not too bad, but the wood is pretty heavy. Now I was telling you about the person who gave me the idea. His name is Youthman. Now some of you probably know who he is. He's very popular on YouTube, and he has built an absolutely spectacular home theater with just that. But he made his screen out of his frame out of aluminum. Now, I don't know how to work with aluminum, I don't know how to weld, but heck, I really know how to work with wood. So, that is where we're at. Now, I didn't start from the beginning filming because I wasn't quite sure if this was going to work out or not. but it's looking like it's going to work out fantastic. So I have begun filming now, and from this point, I will show you how I put it all together and hang it up on the wall, and we'll keep our fingers crossed and hope this works. Stay tuned. Alright, so what I've done now is I have taken both of my frames and laid them out on the floor. And I've propped them up with some 2x4s, just some scrap 2x4. Reason why? I've already got mounting hardware on the screen, on the frame for the screen to attach to the frame. And there's some more over here and over here. You really can't see them, but I didn't want them to get damaged. And it would interfere with attaching the piano hinges. So propped up the the frames on the 2x4. You can see another one back there. And they're just about level. And now what I'm going to do is attach, the piano frame is already attached to the frame that I'm standing in. Frame. In the frame that I'm standing in. And this is the one that's going to be holding up the screen. This one is going to hold the other frame against the wall. So this frame right here will be attached to the wall. This center piece here is going to be removed after installation. It's just to keep everything square, and I think it'll make it a little bit easier when it comes time to be drilling some screws, and I just pull out a level once, get it level, and then just go right across, pull out this middle piece, and everything will be square. And so now that I've gotten them pretty much on the same plane, the same height, I can then start drilling the other holes here in this piano hinge. Now, the hinge did come with black screws, but they were only about 3/4 of an inch. So I got slightly longer screws, and you just use a 1/16 inch drill bit to make a pilot hole and then sink your screws. So I'm not going to bore you with drilling holes and putting in screws, so I will rejoin you when it's time to hang it. I knew I was going to bore you with any type of drilling, but I just want to show you a quick little trick that I've learned over the years. I don't remember if I figured it out or somebody told me, but anyway, I'm going to share it with you. So I'm going to drill these 3 holes here, 1, 2, and 3, and I want to try to get it as centered as possible. Most of the time, back I used to just go straight down like that, and I could never get it perfectly in the center. If you come in like this, and then put the tip of the drill bit right in the center, and then lean it up, it helps you get it in the center. So that one's a little bit off, not too bad, but I'll just do a couple more to show you. So get it like that, like that. That one is awesome, look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like almost dead center. I'll do it again, check it out. There we go. Boom! Almost dead center. So, little trick to when you're drilling lots of holes or just drilling one hole, how to get it perfectly centered. So, hope that helps. Alright, so I've got the hinges all screwed in. Oh, and by the way, using piano hinges, they're super strong because you're spreading out so much weight over such a large area. And even though they feel a little flimsy, but you're using so many screws and so much aluminum, and I think they're aluminum, but anyway, they're really, really strong, and they'll last a really, really long time, and they won't wear out. But this isn't going to be like a door that opens and closes, 20, 30, 50 times a day. It's going to be open occasionally just to maybe dust or change the speakers, or I don't know, who knows. But I will have some easy access then. So let's close it up. All right. And now we're going to get the wife to come on down, and she and I are going to move it over to where it's going to be installed permanently, and we'll see how that goes. Today I am still working on my flip-up screen, and this has been one of the longer pieces of the project because I kind of start and stop and do a little bit at a time. But today what I did was I added a little bit of maple to the part that flips up, and this just kind of rides up on here just to take a little bit of weight off from the top, so this way all the weight is not hanging from those piano hinges. So I put one here, and I put one right here, and it's just a little bit of pressure, not a lot, but it's just enough that if the piano hinges start to sag, these will take over and keep the piano hinges from sagging too much. And the other thing that I did was I put these little blocks in here and added these little push and click, or I don't know what you call them. They kind of look like a scorpion. or it's with a scarab. They look like a scarab. There we go. Click and pop, and out comes the screen, and it hits my vacuum cleaner. But there we go. So, ooh, that's a nice click. And oop, that was the wrong one. Let's try that again. It's a work in progress. There we go. Let's get this one. Oh, we'll try from the side. There we go. All right. So now it's going to hold the screen at the right distance away from these two, because my fear is with subwoofers back here blasting away, these two pieces of wood could vibrate. So by holding it away from these two away from each other, well, they're not going to rub against each other and cause any vibration. At least that's my hope. But what I'm going to do is put some fabric here in between these two boards, some felt or something that won't let them vibrate against each other. And that is the plan. I hope it works. I don't know. Everything is new to me, as I assume it is to you. But if you have any ideas on how I can keep these things from vibrating, go ahead and put it in the comments. I'd love to hear what types of ideas other people have, because the good part about it is this opens and I can always get in here and work on this if I need to. And I will be showing you a little bit more of this as it progresses. So now I'm going to slap a little bit of paint on here and then move on to the next portion of this part of the project. It's time for the big reveal. Check it out. Only 8 months to get to this point. Is this awesome or what? I have to give kudos to Youth Man. Dude, thanks so much for the idea, because it has been a lifesaver. If I didn't build the flip-up screen like this, it would have been so difficult to work on the speakers and the subwoofers and stuff. So, dude, you're awesome. Thanks so much. And if you want to check out Youth Man, just go to YouTube, in the search, type in Youth Man. The guy is awesome, gives great reviews on home theater stuff. Been watching him for over a year now, and he has been very instrumental in helping me build this and giving me great ideas like the flip-up screen. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you learned something, and I hope you'll give me a thumbs up. Thanks so much. Have a great night.